Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. We're going to get back into the TNA tournament. This is going to be video number 2 for the analysis of the gameplay footage from your guys' battles in the TNA first inaugural guild membership tournament. And I'm excited. The first video was about 18-20 minutes long. It's in editing. It's going to be posted around 5 today, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, October 7th. And this one will come out 7:30, 8 o'clock p.m. And I'm pumped. The first one, there was some really great battles, really close battles. And so let's get back into it and we'll see some more exciting stuff and we'll see who's taking the leaderboard and we'll have some speculation about maybe who's going to take it all. Okay? TNA inaugural ball, greeted by King. Before we get into it, the event number 2 is already on listed. 35 dark energy crystals to get involved. Same rule set. Same level of summoners and monsters, same rewards for winning the tournament, plus the invitations to come in and join the guild. So get involved. 35 DAC ain't that much, and this is how we're going to recruit. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so now we've got Count Me at top. Last time I checked, who was at top? iBlank was at top. And Flow Jam. They had 5-1 last I checked. Now they've dropped to 5-2. Wow, one loss. Look at how tight it is. Count Me is at first, but he's got very few tiebreaker points. Like look at Lakaida, 102 tiebreaker points. But then wow, Odin with 102 tiebreaker points also. But it has a way of measuring your opponent and then giving you an appropriate, I guess, TB reward so that you can have a tiebreaker in the event of, having the same number of wins as somebody else. Cool. Okay, let's see some battles. Let's see if we can find a battle from Count Me or Bane Gatif. Okay, or even Odin or iBlank again. Okay. Sinister, see you in the comments all the time, my dude. Appreciate you. Let's throw one on for Sinister. Sinister's always in the comments. Has been since day one. Okay. Catmaster CZ versus Sinister. The Kretch, guys. We were talking about this. Very, very powerful monster summoner. The epics. We go to leagues. We go to bronze. At bronze level 1, check this out. So within the bronze, you can run level 3 common summoners, level 2 rare, level 2 epics, and level 1 legendaries. It's important to know, like we said in previous videos, what summoners are you allowed to play with at a given league, and then when you get the maximum, if you have the option to get a level 3 common or a level 2 rare or a level 2 epic, you want to specifically look at each of those. A level 2 rare, compare it to a level 2 epic and see how they compare. They might be cost effective, like really, one might be much more cost effective, cheaper than the other. Just quickly, let's do a little digression here. Okay, so we go over to summoners. Regular. Now, to get level 2 of this card, you need 3 of these. Nope. Yes, 3 of them. 3 BCX to get level 2. That's going to be right there. $117 to get level 2. That's not cheap. Not cheap at all. But what is the Verisalacia? You need 5 copies. Ooh, $30. Okay, so in this situation, because Verisalacia is totally, not desirable. People don't want her. As you know, I think it's a great summoner, but people often don't want her. You can get a much cheaper level 2 with Verisalacia. But if we introduce Dragon, and we look at we compare Kretch. Kretch is, his price is up. I was recommending him really around $5, $6, $7, $8 per BCX. He's around $9.50 now. And Drake, but still. Okay, so this is the cheapest dragon. because Delwyn Dragon Scale is common, so you need way more copies. So don't, this is not cheaper. It's cheaper per BCX, but look, it's gonna be over $1,000 to get a level 9. That's not even a full maxed out copy. Over $1,000 versus Kretch, you need 46 copies, and they're $9.15 each. So 9 times 46, roughly $500, $400, as opposed to 1,000 to get the Dragon Scale. So point being, you need 4 copies of Kretch to get level 2 times $9, $36. It's right in there. Like, to get right now, it happens to be slightly cheaper to get Verisalacia. The other day it was slightly cheaper to get Kretch. But if you need a Dragon Summoner, this is your cheapest option. And he's a great summoner for 3 mana cost. Doesn't give you any buff, but often the Dragon Summoners cost more, right? Like Daria is 4, Bright and Bloom is 4, Camilla is 3, but it's a legendary and it costs a fortune. So take that all into consideration when you're shopping. Okay, let's get back to the tournament. Okay, so Sinister versus CZ. Let's check it out. Oh, Sinister has the new dragon tank with the thorns. The Chihuahua. Jin Chihuahua. Okay, so Elven Defender. This card I find is a throwaway. I mean, for the mana cost and for the slow speed and the attack, it's just like, compare this right now, 3 armor, 8 hearts, 2 attack, 2 speed, to this. 3 attack, 2 speed, 5 defense, and 9 hearts. So it's better on every front except for speed. And it also includes thorns. So this thing's just superior. Mind you, this is a level 2, so this is going to be a lot more expensive than this guy. But point being, if I had to choose, I would go Chihuahua level 1. Let's get it. Meat shield, totally irrelevant. So you see how Sinister put the Furious Chicken in the first position? He did so because he was thinking that his tank, the Chihuahua, was going to be really slow. He knew this 1 speed would be really slow, and that might be... So he put the Furious Chicken there in the first position. Why? Because he wanted to create a meat shield, knowing that his 2 speed was likely going to be too slow to get the first shot. It's a smart play when you have a 1 or a 2 speed tank, because you're expecting your opponent to have a faster tank, and you say, go ahead and hit this guy, I don't care about him. And then after you've done that, it'll be my turn to punch, and I'll hit your main tank. It's an interesting play, but you really have to know the best time to do that is when you really feel confident your opponent is going to play a fast tank. If you know your opponent is going to play Pyre for the red team, if you know your opponent is going to play Kitty, something like that, where you're very, very sure they're going to punch first, go ahead and do that. Put Chicken in the first position and let them waste their probably one of their strongest punches, right? Usually your tank or your primary damage dealer is going to punch first. They're going to take all their anger out on the Chicken, and it's not going to bug you. In that situation, it ended up not playing a factor. It really came down to just the Chihuahua versus the Elven Defender. Okay, let's get into a couple more here. Yubin, Darkstar. Oh, Darkstar took out Raph. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, there it is. Mylor, the king of cheese. No offense, Darkstar. I just hate Mylor. And it's only because I've got sour grapes. I didn't get one, right? Like I missed the boat. I've told you guys 100 times. This is the summoner I really didn't see the value of an owning. I thought to myself, it's not going to be meta. I thought to myself, it's not going to be necessary at higher levels. It's not really going to be super helpful. Of course it is. And I missed the boat. And so now I can't afford him. And now I hate him because he's not on my team. But he's one of the best. Honestly, he's one of the best summoners, especially at the rare level. So let's watch it. Raph trying the same technique as earlier with his Vigilator, with the Kretch, with the Dragon Jumper. And then this time you got more because it's got a higher mana match. But last time he was in the first video and he won with the Vigilator in the first position and he had the Dragon Jumper in the rear. So just looking at it, look at all the hit points that Darkstar has, right? The smallest hit point is the Biceratops with 4, but he's also got the shield. Everybody else is 6, 8, 9, 10. Tons of hit points. Every time he's going to take a hit, he's going to throw that thorn damage in his face. So squishies like the Cocutrice, even Vigilator, who's going to hit 4 times. That's going to be, he's going to end up killing himself against that thorn. Dragon Jumper is a card I wish I didn't sell. I had a max Dragon Jumper and I sold it for like $1,000. Of course, I reallocated that value into cards I do believe in long term and I think are going to help me and have already begun to help me. But nice. It's actually coming down pretty close. Yeah, the Vigilator going down was pivotal there. And see how the unicorns there, the Mustang or whatever, Unicorn Mustang versus Unicorn Mustang. Raph lost because Thorns was all he needed. And this beast over here, the Oaken Behemoth with the 2 and the 2, what a monster card. Nice battle, guys. Nice battle. Let's get 2 more. Let's see. I'm trying to find some of the top 5, like Count Me. We can search, but I just want to see if I can just find them. I'm looking for Count Me or Bane Gatif or Lakaida or Odin. Yeah, we're gonna have to search. Oh, there's one from Bane. Bane defeats Daddy Slick. Okay, looks like you're picking on the little guy over here. Bane's got 1400 power. Daddy Slick's got 361. Let's check it out. Again, Mylor. In previous I was looking at previous comments from other videos this morning, just trying to get in there and do my replies. I noticed somebody raising a concern that people within this tournament are already in a guild. And so the question was like, why are they in this tournament if they're already in a guild? First of all, people could, first of all, we can't exclude people from joining a tournament. If they want to join and try and win the tournament and maybe they don't have any interest in TNA whatsoever, that's, I can't stop them from joining. But also, they might not want to be in their guild. Maybe they want an opportunity to come join TNA. And if so, you're totally welcome. I'm not trying to actively poach other players, but if somebody wants to leave wherever they are at and come, seek an opportunity as an intern with TNA, that's awesome. And we'll be if you can perform well and you show that kind of camaraderie that we're looking for, then you're going to fit right in and we'll be happy to have you. And so, there almost certainly is going to be people that are already in guilds. In fact, some people from TNA are competing, but if they take a top spot, they're going to win that Dark Energy Crystals. But we're going to find the top 5 that are not already in the guild, and we're going to send out invitations. And so, if you slot in at 6th and let's say one of the TNA guys snakes the top 5, which by the way, they haven't yet, right? I just looked at the top 5 and none of them were TNA. We would find you. We would find you at 6th and we'd find that spot for you. So don't worry about that, guys. That one was a pretty slam dunk. Daddy didn't have the cards. Bane had, Mylor plus 1,000 more power. Okay, let's look for him. Odin entered all teams. Odin defeats Wombat Combat. No, I'm gonna skip it because I can. What? Odin's only got 300 power? No, you've got 300 rank points. That's not power, my bad. So you're pretty new. Okay, well, you're in the leaderboard, so let's check it out. Wombat Combat's got some rank points. He's in high silver? Is that high silver or is that gold? Might be gold. Cool. Looking at this, I'm immediately surprised to be told Odin is going to win this. You know what I always tell you guys? You should be able to look at the battlefield and make a decision. Who's going to win? Are you looking at this and saying, I mean, we know he's going to win, but are you looking at it and saying, oh, for sure, blue's going to win? Yes, the tank has the self-heal. You know, I guess what's happening here is it's tank versus tank. Sea Monster has self-heal. And all of the archery has snipe, right? All of the magic and archery has snipe. And Axemaster hits double hard, right? So he's going to go for the 4 plus they got 6, 8 archery damage per turn versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Must come down to the snipe power. Blue built a better sniper team, and it's just going to gut the support lines. Ooh, that dodge though. That dodge was pretty... There it is too, hey? This is going to come down to it, isn't it? The archery in the first position. That's part of it. I didn't see that till now. And the water elemental dodged twice, I think. So, nice battle, Odin. See how close it can be? Wombat Combat could have had that if a couple misses didn't happen. This game is awesome. Oh, guys, we're going to count it there, actually. I'll be back with more later. Check it out. Sign up for the next one. Thanks for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.